Yo, what's up guys? Today I'm here to just show you Omnistone Sejuani. I'm going to explain my thoughts on it and then just have the game going in the background. I'll kind of explain what my game plan was right now. So, Set versus Aatrox. It's going to be like a highly fighting top lane and we want Set to win. So we're going to focus Set early game. And then after that we're going to transition into Dragons. Wukong versus Galio. It's kind of a weird matchup because Galio... I don't know if we win 2v2 with Lee Sin Galio. It depends if Lee Sin hits his abilities. And it is really easy because they have Galio. And then it depends if Wukong gets one shot, I guess. So we're gonna go over the runes right now. Obviously, Omnistone. I'll explain Omnistone in a little bit. Magical footwear, free boots, really nice, good. You get gold, the extra move speed. You don't really want to build your boots anyway, just early game, because you want to get your cinderhulk as fast as you can. Also, another thing, cinderhulk's getting buffed like next patch, so hop on Omnistone Sej, and I guarantee you'll just climb. It's really easy to play. The only time I've ever lost, really, like the game's just over if the game Fiesta is too hard, and then the game just gets really hard as Sej if your team loses the Fiesta. So we're going to for a top gank. Lee Sin end up stealing a red. It's whatever. We don't really care. So we go for a top gank. We're just here to try to blow his flash. So we hit the W. He has to flash. And now he has to recall. So we're going to go for Crab. And then probably look for another repeat gank. And then try to dive him. Just get him off the minions. Get set ahead. Okay, so now I kind of told you what I was going to do. After this, we're going to probably go bot side and start playing for Dragon. We look, the first dragon is mountain, so it's like nuts for Sej. So, you know, we're doing our gank, walk into the bush, and like fake a recall, and then we just dive him. So, getting pre-6 ganks is really nice. You get ultimate hunter stacks, just getting your ult even lower cooldown. So now, gonna be going over why you want to go futures market. So you get the early items really fast. So we already have blue smite and a ruby crystal, and we got a pink, which is like ganking once. And we literally took like 4 camps or 5 camps total. Well, 3 camps plus scuttle crab, and oh, I guess we took 5 camps total. Anyway, brain kind of lagging. So we're gonna go over the Omnistone, like the real reason why everyone's here, let's be honest. So Omnistone is like really good. I think it's better than Aftershock. Aftershock seems very useless half the time for me. Just because like I feel like you can't really ever get Aftershock at a good like, okay, so on Sejuani, what is the way that everyone engages? You just throw your ult, okay? Aftershock lasts for, we can actually check because they have Aftershock people in our game. Let me click on Thresh or Galio here. So Aftershock lasts for 2.5 seconds. So pretty much you throw your ult in, it's like a 1.5 second stun at level 6. You throw your ult in and you have Aftershock for a few seconds and they're stunned, so you most likely won't even like be doing damage anyway. Here, so this is why other runes are useful. So we're looking here. Lee Sin's full HP. We hit him with the electrocute and we just one-shot him. He obviously was tanking tower a little bit, but still, you can see already, like, I feel like Aftershock's just kind of meh. On Sej, it just feels kind of useless because when you hit your CC and you have Aftershock, like, is anyone hitting you? Like, probably not. You know what I mean? It's really only good maybe early game on ganks when you engage with your Q, or you have to engage with Q for Aftershock to be like useful in my opinion. So that's why I think Omnistone is just better. Plus just rolling the other runes can be really useful depending on which one you get, obviously. So ranking the runes, we're just gonna go like worst because obviously other runes are all pretty good. So the worst rune I think by far is press the attack. The reason for this is you have to auto 3 times the proccet, and sometimes it's hard to get 3 autos off in a gank because the person will die, they'll get away barely or something, or you just maybe didn't auto fast enough and like the stacks reset It's just kind of awkward, and unless you auto 3 times, you can't get rid of it. Second worst rune, obviously lethal tempo, just because you don't have that much attack speed. So it does buff your attack speed, which is nice if you're sitting there just hitting each other, but that rarely happens. Normally somebody's running. But the reason why it's not as bad is because you can just like hit somebody with damage, like an auto attack, and then the rune just goes away and you get a new one. And then after this, I think probably Aerie is my next list. Aerie's obviously good because you can proc it and get a new rune in 4.5 seconds in a fight. So you can proc Aerie, maybe they're low and you RNG Dark Harvest and you hit them with Dark Harvest. So maybe that's why Aerie's good, is because you can just get rid of it so fast too. But yeah, otherwise all the other runes they feel really nice. So I like Halo Blades the most. You walk up to somebody, just whack, 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 and then you can stun them, and then you don't even have to like use like your W. If they like face check you, you can literally just whack, 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 stun, and then you still have your Q and your W to like chase. Okay, and then Electrocute's nice. We saw already used it once in this game. Conqueror is always good, just because it's Conqueror. It's like good on everyone if you can like use it well. And then maybe Phase Rush is pretty garbage. I think Phase Rush is probably right after Lethal Tempo. Otherwise, all the other runes are pretty good. Grasp, in a fight, you just get that extra heal and damage. So, looking at the game, so a thing to note is, so at level 12 is basically the level you're trying to get to the whole game. This is when you have Warmogs. You have enough. You need Warmogs, your Cinderhulk, and an extra Ruby Crystal. And at level 12, if you take HP in your secondary runes, you will get 3000 HP, which makes your Warmogs useful. And so you pretty much try to get level 12 as fast as you can. Anyway, this game's kind of like over at this point. Another thing I'll explain quick is the dragons. So all the dragons are really good on Sejuani. That's why I think that she feels really nice to play too, is because of just how it's in dragon meta, and she's really good at taking dragons. If you have a melee person helping you, you can just both whack the dragon and then proc your E's like constantly, so you kill dragons really fast if you have a melee support or a melee mid, or even sometimes Yasuo ADC. So here we got our Dark Harvest to proc. But yeah, that's kind of like my thing. So back to the dragons. Mountain Dragon, obviously really good on Sedge. You just have a lot of health, so it just feels really nice. But yeah, the items that I have right now: Warmogs, Cinderhulk, Ruby Crystal, and then in my runes, in my secondaries, I accidentally took armor. I usually go for attack speed, ability power, and then health. And that's just for level 12. It's because you get 3k health. In this game, I think I forgot to change my health rune or something, so I didn't use it. And then okay, so back to drags. I keep like sidetracking. Mountain Dragon, obviously good, just armor, magic resist. Good for Sedge because of her passive. She just gets the bonus armor and magic resist. I don't know how it scales. I just know that it goes up gradually as the game goes on. I don't know if there's like a specific level or anything. And then Air Dragon, obviously broken because we're going the CDR build, where we try to get CDR as fast as we can. I didn't really touch on this, but so we took Ultimate Hunter, which we went over at the start. We have 5 of 5 stacks right now. We have Cosmic Insight, and we already are at, I think we're at 35% CDR. Yeah, 35%. If you go an early glacial thing, I think it's called Glacial Shroud. I don't know, it's the item that builds into like Zeke's. With Warmogs, you'll get your early 45%. But yeah, obviously Air Dragon, more ult CDR. So we're level 12, and our ult cooldown with one Air Dragon is 48 seconds. That's pretty nuts, because if you think about it, you can go to a lane, just throw your ult. They have to flash or they might die. and then your ult's back in like 50 seconds. So in another minute, you just go back and then you kill them. And then the other dragon we didn't cover is Ocean Dragon. So Ocean does percent missing HP. On Sedge, you're building health. It's just literally a dream. You just get random spikes of health back. Really good, actually. And then Infernal Dragon, it's like the meta dragon of the season, honestly. It's like, I don't know. They just like overly nerfed it, in my opinion, where it just feels garbage. So yeah, I kind of went over everything that I wanted to in this video. I didn't really break down much like pathing or anything. It's mainly just like a full clear into I don't know, just playing wherever you have to be, I guess. I don't know, you just kind of get the feel with the champion yourself. And this is like my little mini video on Sejuani. I don't think there was really any times we got to proc. Well, we did see like a few times where we would proc Omnistone twice in a fight. But there actually has been a lot of times when I would gank mid lane and we would end up just getting a kill because I got Dark Harvest randomly. Like I'll proc like a Comet into a Dark Harvest, and then like because we did that, like the Ignite tick killed them. Anyway, the build's really fun to play. I suggest trying it. Plus cinderhulk's buffs coming next patch. It's probably just a bonus to play it even more. You're gonna do even more damage. And she already does a ridiculous amount. So yeah, this is like my little mini like thoughts on Omnistone Sejuani, why I think it's good. I really suggest playing it if you want some freelo. Maybe if you don't want to do it yet, just wait till next patch when cinderhulk gets buffed, and then you'll just pop off, honestly. So anyway, thanks for watching. It's been a while since my last video, but we're gonna get on the grind again. And I think I'm making my schedule. I'm gonna start streaming. I'm gonna try to stream every day. Obviously, on some days, like I have ULOL on Saturday, and like Fridays I might not always be on, but I'm gonna try to always stream it around 4 p.m. every day, and that's when you can look for me to be online on Twitch. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Always again, Norton Man here. This is kind of a weird video. I didn't really talk about pathing or anything. It was just kind of my thoughts on Omnistone Sedge. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Anyway guys, thanks, and I'll see you guys in the next video.